One of the greatest resources any nation can have is healthy soil. Healthy soil affects everything: the quality of the food we eat, the quality of the air, and the health of our rivers and oceans. When we use too many chemical fertilizers, we're destroying our soil, taking the life out of it. One of the best ways to build, maintain, and conserve soil is to put life back into the soil. Compost Tea does that. In this film, we're going to meet some amazing people and take you to some great locations such as universities, farms, golf courses, and city parks where they have replaced the use of chemical fertilizers with the use of compost tea to maintain the vibrancy, the beauty, and the health of those locations.
If we get the fungi to start decomposing that and holding most of that carbon in the soil,
Right.
we could go from less than 0.5% of organic matter to as much as 3% organic matter in one growing season.
At the center of this program is the use of compost tea, a liquid solution made by steeping compost in water.
As you improve your biology in the land, which is nurturing the grass,
Yep.
the inferior species wane and the better ones come in.
And that's the beauty of this whole thing. It's such a self-sustaining system that will just continue to prosper and grow.
It was all rocks.
So really what you've done, you've really sped up the natural succession into creating soil from bare parent material.
Yeah.
Compost and compost teas, they feed the soil, they feed the plant, they let the plant do the work.
Right.
As opposed to the synthetics, which are stimulating the plant to deplete the soil. So it's a completely different approach to what we're doing.
That's what keeps plants healthy in a natural environment, and that's all we're doing is mimicking that natural environment in the most unnatural of environments.
Well, it's obviously working, and this is beautiful, Paul.
Since I've arrived in the university in 2008, I've been involved in researching vermicomposting.
It cures a lot of diseases because a lot of the diseases are sitting on the leaves of the plants, and this is such a powerful sort of probiotic. It gets rid of fungus and mold. It's just a fantastic system.
Boxwood is the highest selling plant of any plant right now
really?
in the market.
United States.
Oh, wow.
United States.
Wow.
But it is one that has traditionally been maintained with chemicals.
Mm-hmm.
And if you can manage this plant without those chemicals, you can do that same thing with virtually any plant.
If you're a farmer, this is your bank account right here, the soil, right? And if your soil is heading into offshore areas or off your farm, then you're bleeding your bank account. So we do everything we can to keep the bank account flush and to keep it on our farm.
So it's one thing to do a big urban experiment like this in an area that's not lower Manhattan, but you couldn't have picked a more public spot to do this than...
That's right. If it can work here, it can work anywhere.
Right.
Two years ago, this was a parking lot. This was an empty pier. So it's just fantastic to see that you can build a fully functioning ecosystem in what is literally an abandoned parking lot.
A lot of the forest that covers the Earth's surface now is an urban and suburban environment. And we have to learn how to manage that in a responsible way.